Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg, and we're going to be playing some more Fire Emblem, one of my favorite franchises. I'm still going through the process of trying to play through all the mainline games in the series. And so, then, you know, I'm jumping around all over the place here and there, but I want to do Shadow Dragon. Eventually, I'd also like to do the original Fire Emblem 1, Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light. Yeah. But it's probably better to cut my teeth on these maps and everything in this version, where it's a little bit nicer and more modern. And then eventually, once I know the maps and the campaign, I can go back to the first game. Shouldn't be as frustrating. That's the thought, anyways. So I want to do this game sort of as the devs intended, and that's Ironman. I don't know if they've ever said that Ironman is the intention, but it certainly seems to be, because Shadow Dragon gives you a lot of units, a lot of characters. Every map you get new units and things like that. So it's potentially one of the easiest in the series to Ironman. Not necessarily, but theoretically. So, for the unaware, Ironman just means that you don't reload saves. So if a unit dies, or you fuck something up, you just keep going. You don't save scum, you don't reload, you don't redo the chapter or anything, you just keep going. That does mean that we have the potential to reach a fail state, where I literally just cannot progress because I've suffered too many losses. So be it. I mean, if that's the case, so be it. But I wouldn't imagine that's going to happen. So that means no save states, no rewind, nothing. We're just going to play this game as Kaga intended. All right? Now, I am going to be skipping cutscenes because A, I hear the story is not really that special and it's pretty simplistic, and B, I don't really care. So, and C, it saves a lot of time to not go through all the dialogue. So there's that. Now, the big question is difficulty. So normal difficulty is recommended for beginners and those playing this game for the first time. A special prologue introduces the story and gameplay. So if you play on hard, you don't get the prologue unless you mod the game. I have not modded the game. My original thought was to go with hard 2, or brutal as as the game calls it. So there's hard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hard 5 is apparently one of the most difficult things you can do in Fire Emblem. It's pretty rough. But a lot of people actually recommend like playing on just hard 2 for like your first time. If you've played other Fire Emblems, just play on hard 2. Because that's sort of like, if you think of it, it is a scale from 1 to 6. 3, which would be brutal, is sort of like right in the middle. That's sort of like normal mode. I understand that logic, but it still terrifies me to pick a difficulty for my first time that's labeled brutal. That's just not me, and I'm not very good at Fire Emblem, so I was leaning towards just playing normal and having it be kind of nice and easy, because doing this Ironman blind is going to offer some issues. So I think it comes down to either playing normal and not using any guides or any maps or anything like that, and just trying to play through the game Ironman, or probably like just hard 1 and maybe using some maps or something like that for the second half of the game or something. Hard 2 is just, it's a little too daunting for me. I'd like to think that I'm better at Fire Emblem than I was 6 months ago, but I don't want to get into it. I don't want to reach a fail state, and I don't love challenge that much. So we'll go with hard 1. It does mean we're going to miss the prologue, but since we'd skip most all the dialogue anyways, it's not that big of a deal, I don't think. So Yeah, I think hard 1 is fine. So that means that we're going to get thrown right into what is traditionally the first chapter of Shadow Dragon. This very familiar looking map. Now we're emulating this one through Melon DS, and when I did my original videos on Shadow Dragon, I had some graphical glitches where all the tiles on the map were like separated. I've discovered that's pretty much due to increasing the internal resolution of the game through the emulator. So it's at 1x resolution, but I think it looks fine. I mean, well, okay, the game looks like shit, but that's not the emulator's fault. That's just the designer's fault. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. I still can't get over how terrible it looks. Like, I'd honestly rather play the original. I'd really rather just play Fire Emblem 3 from a graphical standpoint. But, you know, there's some niceties here. So, it's a DS game, so we kind of have this weird hybrid split screen where you have the main screen bigger and then the second screen smaller in the corner, and then they could have just had blank space in the other corner, but they figured why not just duplicate the main screen again. Okay. Alright, so let's go over our characters, because hopefully they'll live long, happy lives. We've got Marth, our lord. Yeah, 5 strength, 7 speed, 7 luck, 7 defense, 3 skill, 0 resistance. Starts with the rapier, which is pretty solid. And then we have the original Christmas calves, Cain and Abel. Cain has slightly more strength and slightly more luck. Otherwise, Abel has a bit more skill and speed. But otherwise, they're pretty close. We have Knight Draug, 7 strength, 3 skill, 3 speed, 1 luck, 11 defense. I don't think we're going to put much XP into Draug. Traditionally, knights are not good classes. There is reclassing in this game, though, so that's something. But still, that skill and speed is pretty shit. I don't know how much we could really work with that. Gordon, our archer, 5 strength, 3 skill, 4 speed, 4 luck, 6 defense. It's honestly pretty high defense, all things considered. He's got, like, nearly as much as Marth. Skill's still pretty low, but the 5 strength's not bad. We have Kada, our Pegasus Knight, 4 strength, 6 skill, 12 speed is kind of nice, though. She will likely double shit. 9 luck, 7 defense, 6 resistance. Not bad. 16 health, though, and, you know, she's a Pegasus Knight. I tend to get those killed. Last but not least, we have Jagan, our Jagan. It's very funny to actually go back and then have the character named Jagan. But yeah, 7 strength, 10 skill, 8 speed, 9 defense, 6 resistance. His stats are really not that cracked, all things considered, compared to, like, Seth or something. But he is a pre-promote. So he's already a paladin. And that means that he's just not going to get as much XP from kills. I have a historical problem of underutilizing my Jagans, and I think it's really important to not feed them XP at the start, but it's better for him to get a little XP than for me to lose a unit. So he should be sort of a tactical deployment kind of thing, you know? I shouldn't hesitate to use him if it calls for that. But alright, so one thing that I remember from this game is that only Marth can visit villages to get rewards. So we'll send the Christmas... Oh yeah, I gotta turn off animations. As gorgeous as they are. Yeah, so this screen here is... I don't know, it feels backwards. I feel like the GB8, or maybe Fire Emblem 8 reverses that. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna go visit this. He gives us 10,000 gold pieces, so that's pretty good. No rescue there. Yeah, no rescue. Interesting. Okay, but we can see this. We can see the lines, the radius of attack, which is pretty handy. Pirates just wandering across the ocean there. It's fine. Yeah, see, she doubles, so that's pretty solid. Alright. Well, I could wait here for this guy. This fence right here gives 5 extra void, but I can't go there, so what's the point? Sure. Actually, well, too late. No rewinds. I got you. Did I leave? No, I had a sword equipped. Yeah. Bit of a rough tumble there. But he's farming XP, it's fine. See, I also have a problem with that where I don't feel the situation out as much as I should. I tend to just be like, oh, well, I'm gonna get this kill with this guy because I pick arbitrarily. You know, and then I throw units in there, and then I realize that, oh, wait, I can't clear my problem, and I should have held back instead of rushing in with half my army, and now I've gone too far, and then I usually rewind. But with no rewind, I gotta just be smarter about it, and I think here I can't throw myself in because I'll just get picked apart by everything else. So we're gonna pull back on this one. I'm gonna put him there in the woods. I don't think these houses, yeah, give anything. Just tell you some shit. Okay, we'll leave it at that. I mean, for right now, Draug is serving his purpose, I have to admit. Wow, excellent. Really just makes me giddy inside. Alright, so now we should be able to capitalize a little bit more on the situation and actually get some kills. Gordon, pretty shit. Alright, so that guy is going to be able to move in. So let's, do I want to... Well, gotta feed kills to somebody, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow, that is really not impressive damage there. Okay, you can't get a kill on your own. Neither can Draug, though, so that's alright. And how about Kada? How does she fare? No, she can't. Alright. Look at that. I mean, that's Jagan doing 8 damage on a pirate with his sword. It's not super impressive. Yeah, I think we should all hold pretty well there. And No vulneraries or anything. There is a shop though, isn't there? Armory. But can only, I think only Marth can go shopping. This works out well, I think. See, I'm hesitant to put anything into Gordon. I feel like he's sort of a character that gets quickly replaced, whereas the Cavs, they're usually going to be pretty reliable and stick with you. So, yeah. As for how much I should invest in Marth, I'm really not sure. I don't know how well he ranks among lords, you know. But he's gonna be in like every mission, so he needs some help. There's some heals. Yeah, there's no rush here. There's no time limit. I can just end turn as much as I want, right? Like, I really should just be feeding XP to Kata, I think. So let's do that. Let's focus on those four for the moment. All right, end turn. We got an archer coming in. Just let that bounce harmlessly off of Drow. Look at that. Went for Jagan and hurt him. 7 damage. It's crazy. It's just you expect him to be so much beefier. Kane's already 2. Let's make sure we get Marth. Some more XP. And then, data. Boy, these level ups are... boy. Sink that in real nice, and yeah, he won't move, so that's good. Nah, I can't push it. Well, actually, Abel could go all the way. If he hits, okay, then Kata could finish that. Okay, see, now I'm fucked. Now I'm absolutely fucked. It's a harsh lesson of the Iron Man. That you can miss. And there was no reason to overextend, because I can just be as patient as possible. So I would need to get a javelin. Okay, so you trade this here. You trade this here. And then you can't use it because you don't have enough lance skill. Fuck! She is so dead. Oh my god, I can't believe this. Well, what did I say? Like I can't ever keep a Pegasus Knight alive. I just can't. I treat them too much like Wyvern Knights, and then it's fucking over. So that's a great start, because I'm pretty sure you need her to recruit some other characters, other Pegasus Knights. So this is going well. Only he could have fucking used the javelin, man. That was miserable. It's so bad that I want to just restart the whole run, which technically is within the rules, right? I can restart the whole damn run. Marth has to go visit. Okay, now we get Reese. If I had just had him, I could have healed the first time. Doubles, that's no good. No. Unlikely. 11 damage is pretty significant. I feel like Jagan's definitely gonna have to get involved here, but he's a little too squishy. Fucking damage. Okay, that's a start. Yes. So I'll have you heal Jagan. See why I wanted to play on normal though? I'm no good. You just can't. Sorry. I don't think Marth... He doesn't survive 2. There's Kane for the matter. Missed. Fucking hell. Okay, that was alright. Good, good. We got that. Miss. Worry about who I'm gonna give this to, and I'm gonna fucking die. I think Marth should be able to grab this. Good. Okay. Well, not great, obviously. Not fucking great at all. Because that's gonna... I mean... Let me just see. Yeah, I mean, I said I wasn't going to do this blind. So I just want to see a recruitment guide. And see where Kata's name comes up. Not at all, apparently. Wow. Okay, not at all. So, no, she is not necessary to recruit anybody. That's good. That makes me feel better. I mean, it was her own fault. She missed, right? Alright, we get some new characters here. We get Barst, Cord, Board, and Ogma. Now, I know for a fact Ogma is pretty fucking slick. He's already level 4, 6 strength, 11 skill, 12 speed. So he is likely going to double a lot of these jabronis. I don't remember if this game is 4 or 5 speed to double. Double attack if attack speed minus enemy's attack speed is greater than or equal to 4. Alright. So yeah, he pretty much doubles everything except for... Well, there's no... how do you... I don't know how you view... Oh, there it is. So it's a weight of 8. And that's strength? Yeah, weapon weight minus strength. Take as 0 if negative. Right, okay. So his strength is... So the steel sword actually lowers his attack speed by 2 at the moment. But the iron sword does not. So honestly, he should be fairly safe to just go here and equip the iron sword and wait. Now, as for the axe boys, Board, Port, and Barst. Barst has 10 strength, 9 speed, 6 skill. Cord 8 strength, 4 skill, 7 speed, and Cord 7 strength, 5 skill, 9 speed. So Barst leads the pack for skill, which is usually the problem with axe fighters. He also has the same 9 speed as Cord, and he has 3 more strength. So really, Barst is by far the best. He's got 1 level on them, yes, but he's pretty obviously the best. So we're gonna focus on Barst and hope he never dies. All right. As for villages, there's just that one. Yeah, there's just that one. Okay. All right, we'll put you over there. We'll see if Barst can handle himself for a moment. I could check numbers, but that's not how I play. Skill is an issue. The skill issue. What's his hit rate here? 72. Hits fucking hard though, so there's that at least. So, you know, unless there's a pressing issue that demands our attention, it's probably easier to just hold here. Alright, we'll just hold here. That is annoying. Good. Good. Told you he'd be fine. Yeah, he's hopefully going to be a bit of a star player. Now they're coming in with spears, so hopefully Barst can hold his own a little bit there. We'll go and heal Ogma. Great. Really grand. Awesome. Yeah, you picked that up easy. Alright. I mean, I have a worrying suspicion they're both going to rush Marth, but the chance he's not going to kill both of them. I could put Draug in, though, just to be safe. Why wouldn't we want to be safe? Alright, just hold the line. Oh, Daros. Ahoy, Prince Mara, I be Daros, a simple man of the sea. Oh. And now he's just gonna fucking die. Okay, he didn't die. Okay, I don't even remember Daros. Daros is a pirate. 6 strength, 2 skill. Okay, I don't want to do this too often, but I have to look up a tier list or something. Because this guy has got to be pretty fucking low on the list. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this one puts him in F tier, hot garbage. So there you have it. Excellent. Apparently, Kata is the best unit in the game, according to this tier list. Perfect availability, best class in FE11, ridiculous speed, best reclass options in the game, busted PRF, best promotion in the game, good supports even, an absolute god unit that will never disappoint. Nothing negative to say about her at all. Great. Well, that makes me feel worse again, so that's good. They put Barst at rank 7 though, so yeah, I think that's good. That's good. So yeah, we're not going to use Daros. Actually, I want to read what his comments were about Daros. They made Board, who was already bad, and made him even worse. Dishonorable mention of the fact that he can die on his recruitment turn without taking an action if you mess up Marth's position. Okay. We'll give this kill to Abel. Or will we? I guess I won't give the kill to Abel. Okay, we'll give it to Kane. Alright. You know, it is what it is. Didn't really want to do that, actually, but all right. Gotta keep bumping up Marth a little bit. Strength, speed, luck. All right. Now we're talking. Okay, I got some archers, so that's good. Marsh does have 24 frickin' HP, so I guess we'll work with that. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, that's all well and good, I think. Fucking, I keep forgetting they can just go over water. Well, on a higher difficulty, that would have been probably the end. Luckily, Gordon can't get a kill on his own. Luckily, Gordon is fucking dead. Alright, where does Gordon rank? Where does he rank on this whole pile of shit? Can't be that high, right? Rank 25. Makes him a decent filler unit for med game until he gets the Godly Sniper promo bonuses. Having to do this much work for getting a good but not great unit is tedious, but the potential to do that, especially if he lost Jagan / Kata in Chapter 1, places him higher on the list in an Iron Man than he would be otherwise. Fuck. It's fine. We're not. This is the tier list for a hard 5 mode. We're not playing that, so we'll be fine. It's not a good omen though that I've lost 2 units in 2 chapters. Not a great omen at all. I have to beat a kill, but he can't get a kill. Fuck, man, it's hard to double with these guys. So no, someone's staying alive here. All right, then we'll just snag that, and that's fine. And I mean, this is pretty much fine. Oh, I was supposed to recruit that guy, wasn't I? Fuck. I think I saw his name here on the list. Yeah, he's ranked 26. He's better Gordon in basically every way. But they put him below Gordon because apparently Gordon can shoot some guy over and over again to do no damage. And he can level up a lot like that. Gordon can, and Pastor can't. I don't know. Whoops. We're not doing too hot. Be honest. Okay, we can buy stuff. That's good, I guess. Maybe? I don't know what I really would need to buy here. An iron axe for Barst. Probably more iron sword. I don't know how common these armories are going to be. They seem fairly common. I was hoping to find another heal staff in there, but it's fine. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Oh, almost suffered from success there. take this 5,000 gold that you definitely need to do things. Alright, Ogma shouldn't have too much trouble here, right? He doesn't double. Or that. Okay, that was a little uneventful. Sure. Nice. Didn't go for Marth for some reason. %38 chance. Right. So it is possible for Bars to die here, which would be pretty fucking tragic. Better. You might be able to javelin him. 38%. It's pretty slim. But I hate to feed the kill to Jagan. I wish there was a rescue option here, but it is possible for Bars to die. I'd hate to risk it. I mean, this is what I talked about. This is exactly what I was saying. He's not gonna land that. Oh, he did. Thank God. It was just too possible for Bars to die. I'd rather not do that. Well, you know, what else can I say? I'm not very good at Fire Emblem. Alright, so this one I remember because we want to recruit this guy, Navarre, who's pretty good. He's the classic Myrmidon, comes with a killing edge, 11 speed. I mean, I don't think he's as good as Ogma is. But, yeah, so we gotta talk to him with somebody. Probably Marth. Usually Marth, but... this is why I wanted that recruitment. Navarre, talk with. Okay, I see. These are the original names. I'm an idiot. Very much an idiot. So yeah, we're fucked. We can't get Navarre because you have to talk to him with Keita or Shida as this. Right, I didn't see the name Keita because they're using the original names. Here's a list using the new names. Right, so... Caster, we had to talk with Keita, so we couldn't have even gotten him. And Navarre... You have to talk with Keita. There's another unit later you have to talk with Keita. And then another unit you have to talk with Keita. And then towards the end, there's another one you can talk with Keita or Marth. Shit, man. She's pretty important. That is not great. So, yeah, we can't get him. That's pretty brutal. Yeah, we just want to shuffle these people down. We got Julian as a thief. He does have 12 speed, but only 4 strength and 4 defense. So he's not going to have too much survivability, but he's a thief. so he can steal stuff and do thief stuff. Alina comes in with the warp staff, which is pretty good. 7 uses on that bad boy, but she only has 2 magic, so you know, that's that. Alright, so not that many enemies on the map. But yeah, so we're going to want to send some people up there to assist with all this. And since we can't recruit Navarre, we just want to send, I don't know, a couple capable sword users, probably Ogma. And I'll send Jagan just in case. And yeah, we'll send Draug, sure. Alright, the rest of us will punch west. These guys I don't really care about. Go to your hole, go to your hole. Put Ogma facing forward. Draug's there really just in case Ogma has to beat a retreat. Shit. Okay. Alright. So this is probably gonna get a little messy. Got a devil axe. Great. Definitely going to use that. Mighty but cursed axe known to harm its user. Very good idea in an Iron Man run, I think. Alright, pretty much just hold the line, I guess. That's good. I don't know if there's anything you can really steal on this map. But thief doesn't really look like it. You can steal the men's staff off the boss. And a vulnerary from this guy. I'll send you that way. Alright. Let's hope we don't get crit. Okay. Yeah, that I should have thought of that and put Draug up front. This run might not be salvageable at this point. This is pretty bad. This is much worse than I anticipated. I don't know what the odds were on that crit, but that was not great. Well, on Jagan, it's a 23. I can't imagine it's that far off for it was that far off for Ogma. You see on Draug. Yeah, 23. So 23% chance. And we got fucked. I'd rather it would have been Draug for sure. Because his crit on Draug would have been not significant. So that was dumb of me and unlucky of me. It's a brutal combination. Yeah, I think I'm going to start the whole run over because we have made a lot of mistakes and I could keep going, but I feel like at this rate, this will reach a fail state fairly quickly. Good God. All right, yeah, so I'll end this first video here so you can see how not to do this. And I will replay back up to this point, hopefully with at least Kata alive. That would be pretty important. Or Sheeta, however you want to pronounce it. It's probably Sheeta. Yeah. Wow. It was like a slap in the face, really. My name is Mangg. This has been Shadow Dragon Iron Man. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.